welcome back to part 4 of The Surge. So yeah, really interesting game as of yet. I mean, I've not been playing this for a couple of days, I've had a couple of days off. So yeah, get right back into this. Last time I played, we managed to actually get into the lower decks of the place. I literally have no tech scrap whatsoever. What's my new implant? Okay. Maximum energy. Okay. Do pretty useless things.
Please remember, safety at work is our highest priority and should be yours.
I need to
Lockdown in effect.
I need to figure out
Safety risk detected. Please stand by. Do you require assistance,
staff,
Warren?
there's the female along the stairs. Along the stairs, that's looking for a staff. I mean, I was searching a fair bit. I didn't actually find anything as such as of yet. I mean, I'm assuming she wanted something along the same lines as the one I have. I'm not too sure. I mean, I might actually just end up looking into it at some point. What sort of enemy is that? Okay, it's one of those quite smart. Oh shit. Be careful on how many health kits I'm using and whatnot. Oh jeez. I mean, the implant I'm using there to recover my health is an absolute lifesaver, I won't lie. If anyone's running this game and is running this game and has that implant unlocked, I would definitely recommend that out of anything.
I'm not giving up on you. I won't hear it said that Benjamin Burke let down his team. I've marked the way to the outbound station.
Is that activated these up here?
There's big red letters saying exit. Even you can't miss it, Smithy.
He's gonna be beyond that, isn't he? Fucking hell, these cunts coming. Me. Oh, I'm stuck in the corner. It's just all about timing. These are quite annoying though, because it's a sense of like, if you don't fight them for a little bit, you're so used to the slower ones. I mean, that's probably not the same for everyone. I mean, it's just purely down to me, really. I just get so used to fighting the slower ones that when I face up against one of those, I forget to block as much or something. So, alright, that goes down. Does it do anything? Jesus Christ. That's why they're annoying as well, because they just come out of fucking nowhere. And because they're so quick as well, they can catch you off guard, like when you've got no health. I think I've been down here before. I don't know if I want to go down that hole or not. Okay, that's a dead end. Yeah, I'm a little bit deterred by those because we learned to the fact earlier in the game when they had one to go up, they had those spider type robots which I basically hit nothing against. Shoot me, that made me jump. I don't like that, this is such an open room. I feel like I'm gonna go in and that door's gonna shut. I knew it!
Contamination detected. Lockdown in operation. Initiating disposal measures. Please remain stationary during cleanup procedure.
I don't know what sort of boss fight this is though, that's the trouble. Like, I'm not too sure on the pattern of how he fights. Just from the looks of it, my like 2-3 hits I've done haven't really done anything. Target the legs, we know that much. I'm not sure if it's a case of gonna have to predominantly use my drone to try and distract it, or what? My hits seem to be doing nothing. Now I can't lock on. I'm not too sure what I'm going to be doing here, to be honest with you. I think that was the point where I had to attack. So maybe just keep weaving. Use one of those just so it doesn't get like a lucky hit. my stamina. That was clever of me. It's the only trouble with using this, I think it's Gorgonite. I'm using some Gorgonite armor on like my arms because I'm not running the whole red armor now. Yeah, okay, I'll figured it. So we just need to keep doing that and then it will eventually chop off all the limbs. Yeah, because I'm not using that other armor, my stamina use is a lot more. Use is a lot higher, so it's just one of those I can sort of be careful in a sense. Now, see, this is why I hate locking on. It's horrible to lock on, but at the same time, you kind of need to. These boss fights make me so uneasy though. Like, the one thing I will say about this game is it's not amazingly fluid. Well, as fluid as it can be. It's not as fluid as it can be, so in some of the boss fights, shimmy. Okay, shit. How do I fight that? What the fuck? Yeah, so it's not... Oh, days. That's what I was on about, those one-shots. Oh my days. I'm really trying to think what I was trying to say there. Yeah, so the game's not as fluid as it can be.
Please remember, safety at work is our highest priority, and it should be yours.
It's more the bosses, because they're so big and they set them up to move so quickly.
Lockdown in effect.
You can find at times that
Safety risk
the
detected.
camera screws up and you'll
by.
get a random angle where you can't really fully
Safety
understand
risk
where
detected.
you are.
Please stand by.
So then you pretty much, that opens you up to a massive one shot from them. Or it'll be a case of, as it happened on the first boss to me, it'll be a case of you'll be sort of against them, sort of going with it, and because of how the game moves and they're so big, and I think it just not necessarily glitches, but it doesn't work in your favour in the sense of I've had it, so like I've been fighting the last boss, probably the furthest bit I've got through the first boss. I'm well hyped, you know, I'm going in, getting some kills, the boss starts moving, I get caught on its leg and it just moves and then stands on me, which just instantly kills me. So I mean, it can be super frustrating. I mean, I don't know if it's necessarily something they could just rectify, because I mean, it's in the game. It's more down to the fact that the boss is that big that it just kind of causes it, in a sense. So it just kind of happens. I mean, it's probably not good that much shit, mate. It's probably not good that it's like that in the game, but I don't know, it's just one of those one-offs, really. So yeah, it's just a bit of a weird one, really. Like, it could just be a one-off. I mean, it's not happened to me too many times. It was just the once that it happened to me. So it's just one of those, I guess. Oh, we'll try this again.
Contamination detected.
I mean, obviously the
Lockdown in operation.
Aren't meant to be easy, so I mean, I'm not
Initiating disposal measures.
Like, I completely understand.
Please remain stationary during cleanup procedure.
See what I mean? Like, not being able to lock on kind of screws up your angles. Oh. So there's not really much point in using my drone on this. See, like there, that's kind of a bit of a weird angle in the sense of like I'm having to partially guess where it's going to land. I mean, it's not too bad. You can adapt to it. It's just one of those, like, it's just a bit frustrating. Fucking hell, that rinsed some of my health. Fuck me. See, angling again there, like. Switch to my implant. That's the wrong one. Smooth.
Take care.
This is always a fun one.
You can huff and you can puff.
Yeah, I won't even say about the bosses, like even the minions and whatnot, like these guys, they can easily catch you off guard.
Good to see you.
Easily mess you up. Very, very easily mess you up. So I'm going to try this boss battle once more, and then I'm going to have a quick cigarette. What I really did like about this game though, is like upgrading, building up your armor is purely down to where you're aiming. So like, you can see here, the blue parts are the unarmored parts, gold is armored. So the more damage you put to one point, the more likely you are to get an armor piece for that part. I mean, it's all dependent on what they are running. I don't actually have any armor sets for what these two are running. So I mean, I've collected a schematic for an arm piece, because obviously it's a new armor type for me. But each time you get, like, say, specific scraps that will go towards those. So I mean, you just do this finisher right here. You see how I've picked up some leg gear for that, so now I've got the schematic for that, so I can now build that piece. It's a really cool idea, like, because I mean, I play a lot of Neo. So I mean, Neo is interesting in itself, but then like, this is, say, like a, oh shit me, oh my days, I did not expect that. So this is kind of like a futuristic Neo in a sense, as you could say. So it's really cool. It's a really cool idea, I will say that. I mean, like, it's only recently that I've sort of got into Soul type kind of games. Well, since I got my PS4 anyway, because I had a friend that plays Neo, and he recommended it, so that was one of the first games I bought with my PS4, and yeah, I did not regret it. I absolutely loved that game. My play on it's calmed down a little bit as of such recently, because I've been playing quite a lot of Rainbow Six Siege. I mean, you could say I'm a die-hard Siege player in a sense. I mean, I've been playing that for over a year now, mostly on Xbox One though. So it's just one of those, really. But these kind of games have definitely drawn me in a little bit, so I'm really enjoying this game. So yeah, I'll just be back in a minute or so. I'm just gonna have a quick cigarette and then we shall continue. Peace.
Take care.
Let's go for attempt 2. Actually, see if I can get back to the boss fight this time. Come on.
You can huff and you can puff. Please return.
The only
after
trouble with
the
this game
area
is a lot
secure.
of the stuff is so close quarters, you want to try and move the enemies into an open area.
Please return after the area is secure.
Because as I found, like, I've been building
This
up
is
my armor,
not a scheduled break
feeling
time.
a little bit more confident, I mean, as you do. But you don't want to get too cocky. Because, I mean, I find myself, so when I got to the first boss point, I was feeling a little bit cocky in the sense of, like, I'd upgraded my armor, had a decent set, cut down my stamina, felt confident, and then it's just a case of, like, running in and then getting caught off guard by, like, 1 or 2. So, I'm just going to kill this guy over here quick, just to make sure I don't get double attacked. I mean, that slam attack he does when I first started playing this game, those put me off so much because I really didn't expect them. I mean, if you can really get enough attacks in before they throw again and you unlock that special on that body part, you can, if you're lucky enough and your timing's just right, you can get it just before they hit you with their attack. So I mean, I'm using this staff because it's got a pretty good reach. The only trouble is, like, as you can see here, on stairs, your attacks can be a little bit terrible. In the sense of, like, you can chuck them and they'll completely miss, or they'll chuck attacks and they'll completely miss. Draw this fucker backwards. I'm not stuck on this acid. Because I really don't want to be over it. I don't want to be. I keep accidentally standing on the acid. I don't really want to be fighting here. Because I've used 2 health kits now. Slide. I don't have the stamina. Oh man, it's a terrible run. Really wasted a lot of my health packs there. Got to be super cautious about your surroundings on this as well. As I realised earlier, when I was on an earlier playthrough, I had to fight 3 enemies on a bridge, and I didn't realise that I'd be able to come off the edge so easy. So I was jumping side to side and ended up jumping off the side of the map.
Contamination detected. Lockdown in operation. Initiating disposal measures.
It can be so much more annoying, like,
Please remain stationary during cleanup procedure.
So the goal here is just keep fucking dodging. I want to try and save as many health packs as I can for that stage 2. There goes 1 leg, I think. In trouble with these, when I first played this, I didn't realise about, like, stage 2. I mean, obviously the game needs to switch up, so you can see there by the camera that I completely fucked up that. That's the trouble with locking on, because your camera can screw up and it can cause you to get hurt. Lucky not to get hit by that there. This is not what I wanted. I've been terrible on this run. Go. Right. To the harder one. Oh shit. Oh, I was on mine. It's on the wall. It's so frustrating though. It's partially more annoying, I'd say. Distance from this fucker, I don't trust him. It's more annoying in the sense of like maps. I mean, this is such an open place, but you can get caught on shit so easily. Don't get too cocky as well with your hits, that's what I will say. Because I've had it before. I've been like, oh, I can definitely get a combo down there. Tried to hit him like a couple of times and then boom. Boss seems to speed up as well, like towards the end of that spin attack. I'm a bit upset he's not trying to do his scum attack on me anymore. That really opens him up for me to get another hit. Shit. Wall. Shit, I'm stuck in the corner. This is what I mean by the map. Like, because I'm locking on, I can't see where I'm going. Yeah, I can't see where I'm going, so I'm fucking myself up quite easily. He's keeping it so close. This should be it. There we go. any like anywhere that will? Did I get any implants? No. There's not really anywhere I can see that will refill my implants. This game can be super random, occasionally with some stuff, because obviously you don't have a map or anything, so it can be so... You pussy. Come on, come fight me in here, you bitch. Shit, that side jump fucked up. Still don't have any implants. I feel like I might end up dying here. So yeah, anyone slightly new to the game, I would definitely recommend going... I'm not even going to try going down there. Just moving this way. Yeah, I really don't want to be trying to go down there whilst I've got such low health. I think I'm going back on myself, so... gonna go back towards that boss room. I'm going back on myself. So I'm gonna go back towards that boss room and then try going the other way rather than this way.
We finally found our little thief. It's probably the same culprit who's been hitting the lab storerooms. She ended up dropping a purloined biomaster in a hurry to get away. Looks like she was heading towards the old abandoned labs. I'll file a full report when I get back. Security can handle this one from here on out.
Okay. I'm sorry, but I just can't wait any longer. I hope you're okay, that you're still out there. That you found a safe place. I'm going to take the maglev to the old biolabs now. Try to get there if you can. I'll be waiting. My thoughts and prayers are with you.
Try. Oh, please tell me that's. What's this? Scrap. Right, so this is fully gone around, so which I'm gonna go back to the spawn to refill my implants. Oh. Well, that's easy enough. I literally just need to go down. I just need to go down the elevator and then turn right rather than going the way I went before. Stamina consumption, run, nothing. so that helps me with my dodge. Okay, so if I just grab my things, I can actually upgrade some more armors.
Be careful out there.
So I'm just gonna go grab my metal scrap and upgrade my stuff.
Security measure in effect until danger has passed. Threat level elevated. Please return. You can huff and you can puff. Threat level elevated. No admittance at the. You can huff and you can puff. Good to see you.
Because I also have that new weapon, dependent on what it is. What is it? Is it a staff? Oh, it is a staff. Ooh, that's naughty. So, alright, what am I hitting up? 49, 25. So, I mean, it will need an upgrade. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to upgrade that, see if it's at the same sort of level as the current stuff I'm using. Check out the stats. And then I might even go down to where that woman is and see if I can give her one of those. Purely because I'm intrigued to see what she'll give me. I'm not too fussed how many injections I use getting along here, pure down to the fact I'm literally just running there and then going back to the point. This is what I mean by, like, you can really get some combos going. Just run down here, grab that. You can get some combos going. And if you weren't familiar with this, each time you go back to spawn, it will bring back any like common enemies. So
good to see you.
You've seen that one that was okay. It pretty much matches my other. Yeah, it pretty much matches my other one. These two. And I just need to use these. I can upgrade my visor. Oh shit, that was crafting, not upgrades. That was a waste. Can I upgrade anything else I'm wearing? 23. Right, everything's pretty much up to level 2. Yeah, everything's up to level 2. So what am I running on this? 49 medium, medium low, energy 25%. Which one am I using? So my proficiency scaling is lower on this, but it's a medium impact. That's 25, that's 10. So I'm actually gaining more energy from this new one. So I'm just gonna upgrade this once, bank the rest. What's this? Increased stamina scales with power core. So my power core 39, I'm guessing. Like that. Try out this new one. What's this? Oh, jeez.
With the implemented overtime hours, my guys have been relying on their implants, but I'm noticing increasingly
Happy to
erratic
help.
behavior from them. This schedule was meant to be temporary, but it's been months now with no sign of respite. Now, I don't blame my team for using it.
Please return after the area
They're
is
becoming
secure.
increasingly apparent. There's even been fights.
Please return
And,
after
you know,
the
some
area
people
is
are just acting
secure.
downright weird. And we're going to have big problems soon if something
Welcome,
isn't done.
Warren.
And I won't be held responsible.
So, this staff seems a little bit slower than the one I'm using. I don't seem to be able to hit a combo as quick, so I feel like I'm probably not going to use this as such, purely because it's so much slower. But I will say, like, anyone playing this game, definitely run a staff. Staff gives you so much speed, so much distance. So I'm just making my way down to the female. The female who's looking for a decent staff. See if I can give her this one. I don't plan on using it too much, so. Make sure I've killed all of them over this corner, purely because I don't want to get double attacked. You know what? We'll go with right away. Nothing worse than fighting two of these at once. Come on, you bastard. Yeah, because I mean they can be annoying enough on their own. It can be a bit of a challenge depending on what weapon you're using if you're fighting two. That's what I will say. The impact on this, if you've got a decent impact when you're hitting them, if you throw an attack and your weapon's a little bit slow, but providing that you've got an alright impact, you can stop the attack. So I mean, as you can see, it's a little bit different against the heavier ones because this isn't a heavyweight weapon. think it's so much more satisfying to actually get those finishers on when enemies are attacking. Fucking hell. So I mean, I'm not really using my stats sparingly here, purely down to the fact that this is just going to be a quick journey down to the woman that's looking for a staff, and then I'm just going to go back up to the save room, replenish everything, and then carry on my way. So I mean, we're pretty much there now. Just make sure to take these out because I'm going to have to come back up this way, so... It's always beautiful to get combos as well.
Nice staff. Any chance I could try it out? Sorry, the look on your face was totally worth it.
What if I told you I have what you need?
Usually saying that is a prelude to disappointment, but hey, I'm game. So, let's see what you've got.
Actually, I need to leave.
Typical.
Alright, I'll switch to my one.
Nice stuff.
What if I...
Usual. So,
Alright then.
efficient against weeds and vermin, I hope. I owe you. It's nice to know
Better get going now.
And just as I was getting to know you. Hey, enjoying your stay on the...
Better get going.
Great. Don't mind me.
So do I not get anything for that? Okay, so how it worked with the other one just ended up going back to the safe room. So maybe if I just go back there, she'll be there. Yeah, I just enjoy this one too much because I can combine combos so much quicker. It's just so much nicer. I mean, I do like the heavier stuff, but I'd rather be able to combine a couple of attacks and then move rather than just doing one heavy blow. Because this game is all about I'm trying to think of the word for it. I mean, you could say like attack management maybe.
Good to see you.
You just need to not be greedy. So that's -5 consumption. What leg am I running? Okay, yeah, that's definitely better. The thing is that this. Wait a minute, what? Okay. Yeah, the consumption stays pretty much the same. I'm not lower.
Warren, I was starting to worry. I'm glad you're okay.
What the hell's going on here?
There was some kind of incident, that's all I know. Hardly anything is working and your area is in lockdown. I'm trapped up in the executive forum. There's loads of distress beacons, but you're the only person I've managed to contact. We have to do something.
Fine. Hope this qualifies for hazard pay.
Okay then. We need to find out what happened, and we won't if we just stay here. We're in this together, and like it or not, we're on our own. At least for the time being.
You tried calling for help?
The system's locked down. There's no way I know to contact anybody outside, and it seems most comms are out apart from the ops.
What about Hobbs? Did you talk?
Hard to believe he didn't get more than a few scratches after what he must have gone through. He lost friends out there. One was killed right in front of him. I can't imagine how he must feel.
Will you finally tell me who you are?
Sally. I'm Sally, medical staff assigned to the Executive Forum. I'm isolated up here. Stuck, to be exact. Just trying my best to figure out how I can help.
I better get going.
Alone again.
Look out for your fellow workers. They look out for you. Lockdown in effect.
That's my point about this staff. Boy. It's just too much of a nice staff. I can't wait to upgrade it some more. The only trouble is, as you saw, you need like a specific type of armor to be able to get an upgrade. So you basically gain those armors dependent on what point you're in. What point you're in. So, for instance, in this one, I'll be scaling Mark II. Pretty much pointless for me in the sense of the armor I'm running now, unless I decide to run a new armor set. Obviously, you're going to get bonuses with the sets if you're running sets, but evidently on. Wait, what? So is that on every sign, or am I having to go that way? I'll have to figure that out in a minute. I don't really need to go this way. Just kill this guy and then go the other way. Oh wait, yeah I do. I need to get down the hallway. My bad. Don't want to get burnt by the acid too much. Yeah, I mean going for the unarmed armored limbs is like your safest bet if you just want to play it safe. Kill them off quick. Because I mean, as you can see there, it just keeps dropping him to the floor, which stops him from actually going for another attack. Because obviously I'm running staff, I've got the distance, so I can literally just throw distant attacks, keep me safe. The only trouble is I'm scaling up my scrap. Okay, I'm pretty sure there's... Okay, so from the looks of it, I might actually have to go back the way I came, because there was a little diamond on that sign. I mean, I'll go this way, see where it takes me, but I'm not too sure whether that diamond actually has
You've heard me say it again and again.
any sort of relevance or not.
Let's be honest. In the last couple of decades, things haven't been too great. We know. We've seen the secret, and that's why we created.
Okay, another implant. Oh no, Parliament scrap.
Next stop, Resolved Biolabs, Blue Sky Station.
Oh, it's actually taking me to the next point. I'll see. So yeah, that was the way. So we're actually gaining a bit more. Oh wait, are we? Yeah, I've not been here. Evidently by that implant being there. So I mean, those metal scraps are so useful in the sense of they can carry a fair bit of scrap. It's good to collect them throughout the game, purely down to the fact that a few times when I've been trying to
Warning, this is a quarantine zone. Please remain in operations until all potential sources of danger have been eliminated.
New implant, nice. Let's see what we've got. The thing is, yes, it's going to improve my maximum health, but not by loads. Yeah, literally. Oh, actually, to be fair, fuck me, that does boost it a little bit. What is that taken off though? That's the thing. To be fair, it's not. That's all good. I can live without those. Right, so if my assumption's correct, we should be gaining Mark III from this area. That'll buff that up nicely.
This communication device is locked down. All lines blocked.
Okay. This is what I mean by these are decent, because I don't have enough to upgrade my thing. Now I can. Beautiful. Just make sure that you bank your stuff before leaving.
I'm freaking out here, Doc. Security is everywhere, but there's no change in the workers. It's still chaos. If anything, it's getting worse. I'm gonna try and make a break for one of the loading bays. Hopefully I can get out. Best of luck, Doc.
Kinda sounds like...
I'm not authorized to stop you, but it is not recommended that you leave operations.
YOLO. It kinda seems like they were worked to death. In a sense, the rigs, she used the cure. Is that doctor they're on about? Or can expire the door cannot be opened right now? Okay. What was I saying? Yeah, it sounds like from an earlier...
Attention please.
What is that?
Access restriction for this sector remains in effect. Hazard response teams have been requested. Please remain in operations while the situation is being resolved. Designated hazard response squads, please report to Incident Commander for mission briefing.
So I don't know if that's going to be a beast or not, to be honest with you. I feel like it would destroy, make a difference, stop Korea. I'm trying to look what sort of gun it's running, or if it's just a... Fucking hell, it's a laser. Okay, it does drop health pretty quick though, so that shouldn't be too bad to take out. I'm just gonna have to rely on attacking from behind. Not two at once. There you go. Easy enough. Fucking hell. So they're not... Oh, okay, they do run lasers. Some of them. It's just a mixed attack. I see. They're easy enough to kill from the seams of it. They're not too mobile either, so that's not so bad. I thought that was another vital. Also advise people that start playing this game, providing you are stacking the same sort of vital things, so my injectors, I'm running that Vital Mark 1, that is my health injection. If you're running that, it'll add like, what, I think it's 2 injections, but you can stack them on top of each other. So because I'm running 3, they've stacked and I've got 6. But you can't stack a 1 with a 2, they don't mix for some reason. So it doesn't... Oh, fuck me! Jesus Christ. They don't stack for some reason, so... Sadly, if you gain a 2, you're probably better off using Mark 1s until you get multiple 2s. I mean, if you're interested to know what I'm running, I'm literally just running 3 injectors for my health kits, 1 injector to actually buff myself up from the energy gained from getting kills, and I've got another one running which is just to display enemies' health bars, because it makes life so much easier knowing what health they're on. I'm not sure if I'm going to be going down or up. I'm sure I was meant to jump that, but hey ho. So it's not actually anything down that. I'm not going to stupidly drop that hole, because I feel like I will die, because I will get stuck down there. And then I'm also running this melee drone. I wouldn't really say it's a very good drone, to be honest with you. I actually forgot to switch it out. I mean, it's not too bad, but you just have to scale so much energy off it, and as you can see there, that first red notch is my drone, the second one's the health that I'm going to be able to regenerate on my implants. So yeah, it's just kind of not worth it in the sense of the previous drone I was using shoots like a laser beam. Who's shooting me? Or is it below? I think it's below. One, two, okay, right, we've got a speed fucker, and I don't know which one the other one is. We shall find out after I've killed this one. Okay, it's a heavy. Actually try and scale up some materials to upgrade my weapon again. it's only Mark II. Okay, maybe I was wrong. Maybe this area is Mark II's. So yeah, that's what I mean by the distance there. So I mean, I'll stand here. Okay, I'm pissing about now. So yeah, the distance there, as you can see, it's got a decent reach.
Access denied.
Still not quite figured out how to get past them. I'm assuming it's going to be something to do with those. Yeah, so those kind of drones, if you went... Upgrade to a Botex Power Core. Okay. Well, no, I'm not 100% on what it means by that, but yeah. Connection failure, can I open the door? Okay, that'll be to do with my drone then. I think my drone... Yeah, from the looks of it, I'm gonna have to upgrade my drone to actually get that door open. Dokily then. You know what, I might as well go in that elevator, see where it goes. So yeah, the way they've done this game is brilliant. Basically done it just to pretty much force you to actually explore. I'm not too... Oh, I wasn't expecting him to run there. Try and take out this camp as quick as possible. Because I've got some drones on me as well. I think it's only the two. I mean, the drones are pretty easy kills. They can just be fuckers. So that orb you can see is generating there. It's trying to generate a... It's kind of like an EMP. Oh yes, beautiful. It's like an EMP. So it drops your energy gain and momentarily stops you. Can I jump across that? I can. Oh, so he knows I'm here. There's that fucker there. Okay. Oh, great. Bad enough fighting one, let alone fucking three. Oh, so he doesn't have a weak point, everything's armored. does. Great. This one should be easier. It's got an armoured leg. I don't want to take the chance of trying to actually go for an armor point purely to the fact I'm not too sure what sort of position or well what sort of things I'm going to be fighting to the next point, or when I'm going to have like a shortcut backwards, so it's easier to take it easy at the moment. Oh my days. Try and fight that because those things are fucking beasts. Not too sure where I want to go with this, to be honest with you.
Founder, and dare I say it, brains behind Project Resolve with us today. Still. Absolutely.
Try and keep far reach. No, they are spread about. It's because I'm not too sure how heavy those spider types are gonna hit. I guess you don't know until you find out, really. Shit. I guess I'm gonna find out very soon. Oh, fuck me, fuck me, fuck me, fuck me. Is it gonna follow me now? Let's jump onto this. You're right, sneaky cunts, they are. Oh shit me! Fucking hell, that come out of nowhere. Oh my days. Did I actually gain any Mark 4 stuff? Sorry, Mark 3. I mean, I already had that those two Mark 3 pieces for that.
Please remain in operations while security lockdown is in effect.
Is there any trouble now? I have to make my way all the way back to where I was. Oh yeah, it's not so bad. I know that there's going to be...
Attention please.
That I can...
Access restriction for this sector remains in effect. Hazard response teams have been requested. Please remain in operations while the situation is being resolved. Designated hazard response squads, please report to Incident Commander for mission briefing.
Don't go head on against them. I'm literally just trying to rush back to the point, basically. I don't think you realised how much I jumped from that when it first came out, because I'm using a stereo headset. So it's literally a case of I jumped like fuck. why I'm using this injector. It just saves me using... What I mean by this drone. It's such an energy loss, and then actually getting to a point where you actually kind of need it. Oh shit, I forgot to upgrade my I forgot to upgrade my drone. So I'm just going to look at how many I know that it's going to be points for me to actually get my stuff, my vitals back, so I'm not too fussed about saving it. Should have probably killed those two, but hey ho. That's like a godsend, that is. I think I've only come across like one other one of those as of yet. Fucking hell. I'll have none of that.
You've been called many things over the years. War genius,
That's what I mean by the read to this. Beautiful.
Look, the fact of the matter is...
Only trouble is, I want to know which one attacked me. Because there's that one there.
But our problems are global. We needed to step up to the plate. I was fortunate in timing and...
There's two, but I wouldn't have thought the enemy reach would have been that much. Can I set this one?
This is about...
So it's not as spongy as what I thought it was. But it hits like a beast. I can see why that medbay was there. Providing I can kill this one for the okay, sick. Right, that's that one gone. Go back up to the medbay and grab some implants. Oh, really? You can only use it. Oh, I didn't know you could only use it once. Okay, that's a game changer. I would have used those injections a bit more
brains
sparingly.
behind Project Resolve with us today. Jonah, if I may call call you.
Alright, so I think if...
Absolutely.
I think...
We don't need to stand on ceremony here. As we like to say, at
That's the
Creo,
only
we're
other
all
one.
family.
It's a privilege to have you here. You've
Get
been
me a
called
bit
many
off.
things over the years. From war genius, startup days, potential leader.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
Alright, so they make a noise and then jump. Shit. Oh, fuck me.
Your honesty is humbling. The truth is, while politicians and scientists are fighting and trying to lay blame,
Look, the fact of the matter
disagree there.
is true, but
Fucking hell.
this isn't about personal glory.
So it's not actually too hard to be honest with you. One more. There you go.
Developers.
They're fairly easy, providing you know what pattern they're using, so it's not too bad. I'm not even going to fight that because that's an acid.
We're all in this together. And together, we will overcome.
Take out this fucker over there. Yeah, there's one more over there.
My dreams would be just that.
Right, in an ideal world, I need to kill this one without using health injections. Is it just the one over here though? That's the question. I feel like that's another one.
I see you're a man of integrity and initiative. I have a small request. I could do with a little help right now. Time is a precious commodity. And I'm running out. You realize that, don't you?
Just need to watch out for that like backflip. Draw this fucker right away from that wall, just in case.
Brain, project resolved without a day. Jonah, want me to call?
Absolutely. We don't need to
What's
stand
he
on
doing?
ceremony.
That's what I will say. The game can be a little bit retarded in the sense of like enemies get confused and they'll just fuck off. As you can see, it's just trying to leave. Okay, now that made me jump so bad. Is it dead? Didn't think so. Come on, you little fucker. What are you doing? what's down there, but I don't want to go ahead and jump down somewhere where I'm going to get stuck. Oh, beautiful vital boosts. That's going to stack up some extra things. Is this door open
I could
now?
do with a little help here, you know. Time is... All right. Now listen. I'm sure you're smart enough to realize this area's under lockdown. Quarantine, or whatever goddamn excuse they're using to get at me. I need to get out. We have to break this lockdown, and by we, I mean you.
Good plan. It'd be nice if there were more specifics.
I'll put this as simply as possible. Enter the largest of the greenhouses. Look for the main console. It's connected to all the systems in this sector. I'm sure you can figure out the rest.
Ask nicely and we have a deal.
If I hadn't asked you nicely, you'd have known.
Care to tell me who you are?
My name is Dr. Chavez. Melissa. Maybe you've heard of me. And no, I'm not lost. I work here. I think that's enough small talk. Now how about getting me out of here?
I'm off.
Well, you know where to find me.
What's this?
So you're back. Go to the greenhouses. Find
Oh,
the
shit.
console.
I accidentally used that.
Typical.
Shut up. I'm guessing I actually have to go this way. So there's an elevator that way. Oh shit. Yeah, so if you get those finishes as well, you're going to gain more
Please notice,
scrap.
decontamination has been initiated. Hazard response squads have been deployed. For your own safety, avoid the following sectors: laboratories and the greenhouse facility.
Come on, page. And denied.
Authorized personnel only beyond this point.
Fucking hell. It's one of these guns. Oh, he's hit me. I'm gonna have to finish him real quick. Ah, there you go. Jesus. Got me. I was gonna go for another hit and then I didn't. Oh my gosh. Dointy dointy. Actually gained any more? Well, actually, I've not even been hitting the stuff. To be fair.
For your own safety, please stay within operations.
Right, so new plan is try and be fairly careful with my stuff.
Attention, please. Access restriction for this sector remains in effect. hazard response teams have been requested. Please remain in operations while the situation is being resolved. Designated hazard response squads, please report to Incident Commander for mission briefing.
You fucker. Come on. Jesus. Come on. Right, so it's going alright because I'm not using the injectors as of yet. Draws come to me. Stamina's clever. That English though. Come on. Fight me, you little cunt. Just go past that freak. My strong attack pretty much does the same as our light. Oh great, I got hit by the cunt. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Alright, leave that for now. Shit. Did not want to drop so soon. Oh, I'm gonna have to stay so close to this corner. No. Shit. How am I to do this? No, no, no. Getting too greedy now. Right, that drone should finish this one off. It's worse because I'm running on a timer to try and save my actual stuff. I've got 2 minutes to get it. Come on. pressing me. Stop changing your attacks. Just keep it simple. Just noticed an injection in there as well. Well, a collectible. More than likely just some scrap. That was actually perfect. Almost accidental. Ooh, new weapon, okay.
With us today.
Right, go grab. Oh, I forgot about these two here.
As we like to say, at Creo, we're all family.
I've got a minute left to get my stuff.
We've been called many things over the years. Routine.
There's a lot of scrap to lose.
But yes,
Okay. I didn't know that. For kill stuff, I actually gain time. Cool. So I'm just going to refill my injections, then I'm pretty much just going to push that corner and drop that hole. I'm not even going to fight the ones up there, because by the time I come back to that point, it'll be after I've been through a med bay anyway, so... Oh my days.
but our problem is global. We
Come
needed
on.
to step up to the
Let's
plate.
go. Hopefully, the one on the left here doesn't drop the hole. There you go.
Please notice, decontamination has been initiated. Hazard response squads have been deployed.
Go grab it.
For your own safety, avoid the following sectors: laboratories and the greenhouse facility.
Oh shit, that's not my drone. I thought that was my drone. This is the worst position I want to be in right now. Shit. Where the fuck is this other cunt come from? Oh, I wanna know. Right. Wreck him, son. Oh, there you go. Sorted. Kind of used a bit more stuff than I really wanted to there, but... Dead mate. No more killing me, Sonny Jim. What's this? An injection. Sweet. Alright, so again down and up. I mean, I'm gonna gain more rig space, I'm guessing. So there's him. I kinda don't want to be fighting more than enemies at once at the moment. Shit, I was gonna dodge that. Oh my days. Done it again. Honestly. I lost a lot of stuff there too. Okay, so it doesn't really add much. I see. Oh no, wait a minute. Where's my mouth? Where's my mouth? Oh, see, that would be a good one to have, but
For your own safety, please stay within operation.
when does that pause?
Please remain in operations until quarantine.
Okay, so what is this new weapon I've got? $23,100. To be fair. Right, so I've actually
Has been lifted.
Let me see if I can just quickly boost my internals. Yes, I can. Like that, so I'm at 41 core power. I need another 4 for one more slot. That's what I'm trying to push for. See if I can quickly do this. So what would that weapon upgrade to? So level 2 would be 33, 44, 54, 65. So I mean I could put it up to 43. Low impact attack speed, medium. Or to be fair, it is more. 20%. I don't actually have enough to upgrade it anymore. Right, well, I'm gonna have another quick cigarette and pop to the toilet. So I'll be a couple of minutes. I'll be back in a moment. Cheers guys, bye.